Selling one's soul to be saved. That is what DePaul University grad student Hemant Mehta did this week. Hemant's atheist soul was sold on eBay to the highest bidder. So just how much does a soul go for these days? Hemant joins us live from Chicago to tell us. And in Seattle, we have Jim Henderson, the winning bidder. Hemant, let me start with you. So you get on eBay, and the ultimate bid was $504. But what exactly was it that you were auctioning off?
Well, I was auctioning off a chance to show people that atheists have an open mind. I've never been to church before, so this was a chance for me to say, you know, I'm putting my beliefs under some scrutiny. I think any belief should be able to withstand that. And, you know, whoever's the winning bidder gets to decide where I go.
So you said, you know, for every $10 somebody bids, I will spend an hour at some church or other services with an open mind to see whether I can be persuaded, in essence.
Sure.
And you wound up striking a deal with Jim, something along the lines of what you agreed to. And did it change your mind?
You know what? I haven't changed my mind about God just yet. I'm still an atheist. However, going to church, I think the stereotypical image I had of church, you know, that it's this boring place you go to on a Sunday, that it's a dull place, that it's just don't do this, don't do this. That's definitely changed. The churches I've been to have had incredible music, incredible speakers. I mean, some of the pastors are great. And I get a real sense of the community there, and that wasn't there before.
And Jim, you are the lucky man who now, I guess, owns Hemant's soul. How's that working out for you? No, what possessed you to bid on this?
Well, I lead an organization called Off the Map, and it's been our work and our project over the last few years to actually try and engage with non-Christians and ask them to come into our churches and to offer their critique. We've actually paid people to do this. So when a friend of mine heard that Hemant was offering his soul for sale, he called me because he knew I was interested in those types of things. And I went on eBay, and I'd never been on there before, and decided just to go ahead and bid. And we determined that about all the money we had would be about $500. And so we went for it, and we were lucky enough to win.
How did you find the listing?
A friend of mine sent me he sent me the link from eBay. And I just went on to the direct listing that where Hemant's auction was, and I followed the instructions, and I was a complete rookie. And somebody coached me through it, and that's how it happened.
Hemant, what types of services did you go to? Was it all denominations or one faith?
You know, I've been to a Catholic church. I've been to evangelical churches. There was a predominantly African-American church. So we're trying to get a mixture, but they all have been some form of, you know, believing in Christ.
And what was the biggest, I guess I'll start with the negative, what was the biggest criticism you had of the experience?
I think there's a lot of overanalyzing that goes on of biblical passages and a lot less of how it's actually relevant to our own lives. I'd love to see more of that, more of the latter. And what was the best experience and the best part of the experience for you? You know, I think just the fellowship, the community that I see at a lot of these churches, I mean, that was across the board. Everyone was so friendly, everyone was so nice, and I mean, I expected that going in, but I didn't realize just, you know, how open to strangers a lot of them were. That was nice to see.
And Jim, I guess the goal of your organization in part is to sort of recruit non-believers in a way that's not quite as imposing as some other sections of the Christian faith. Did you learn anything from Hemant that would help you in that goal?
Well, we actually hired Hemant not to convert him, but to help critique the services that we say we offer to people like him. And it's our goal to help Christians move from conversion focus to conversations and learn to have conversations with people like Hemant. And fortunately, Hemant, as you can experience and see, is very open-minded and fair and honorable. And I mean, I agree with the critique he offers of church. I mean, I think a lot of people would. So we're really grateful that we managed to run into somebody like Hemant.
Got it. Well, very interesting story. Both of you, thanks so much for being with us, and best of luck.
Thank you for having me.